So my thought for this Thursday night, 2 nights before I will be seeing Bret Michaels in concert with my girls in Laughlin, I'm going to talk to you about my weight loss journey and how I did it. For me, it was a mind and a heart connection. It was dealing with my past issues and dealing with them in a constructive manner and not being self-destructive. Some people are addicted to alcohol or drugs. My addiction was food, and it was a heavy one. It made me go from 150 to 260, and it took 2 years to get that weight off, and the journey wasn't easy at all. But I took it in baby steps. At first I started journaling, and then I started some cardio. And my cardio sessions, if I was lucky, would last for 10 minutes. But I also started dealing with the inside issues. And tonight I'll talk about a couple of them. I'm not going to go all the way into them because they're tear jerkers, and I just am not ready to share that via video at this point. But one of them was just not feeling worthy or validated. I didn't feel important. And I had to teach myself those things. I had to teach myself how to validate myself and how to comfort myself without going to the cupboard and getting cookies. I had to replace the food with exercise, but I also had to replace the stinking thinking. No more, I can't, or it's not fair. It was how much harder can I push myself? And there were times during my workout where I would get emotional because I started to see my body transform and I started to see the changes. And I would say when I lost about 60 pounds that I really started getting my self-confidence back, where I felt like I have this, I got it. It was an amazing feeling. And when I stopped exercising for a little bit, or when I hurt my shoulder and I couldn't, I had to really focus on keeping my mind and my heart in check with each other and understanding that I need to be compassionate to myself and take care of me. And if that meant not getting out there and lifting or doing something that was going to hurt myself worse, that I had to do what was best for myself. And that is very different than making an excuse of why I'm not going to work out. I can find 100 of those. It's easy. But once I get up and I start moving, and whether I'm dancing or I'm using my hula hoop or I'm lifting weights, there's this feeling of accomplishment, like I've done something that's just for me, that only benefits me. So if you're struggling right now with your weight or injury, take care of you. Start journaling and really pick apart the reasons why. Why are you eating? Do you find yourself going to the cupboard in the middle of the afternoon because you're frustrated or you're lonely or whatever the case may be? Start writing it down, because then it starts to click and you start to understand things a little bit better. So my thought for tonight is make that mind-heart connection and really start taking care of you. And it doesn't necessarily mean losing 120 pounds or whatever. Maybe it's 10 pounds you want to get rid of, or maybe it's just you just want to go out and walk and you're okay with your weight. But take that time to really get to know what your wants and needs for yourself are. We only get this body for a short time. We have to take care of it. So that's my thought for tonight. Have a great evening. Night.